Hi, I'm Jean Edelman. For decades, I've been a student of the healing arts: Reiki, traditional Chinese medicine, homeopathy, acupuncture, plant-based, and macrobiotic cooking. Join me on this journey and hear my thoughts of the week. Hello, dear friends, and welcome back to Self-Care with Jean. As the air turns crisp and the golden leaves begin to fall, we find ourselves transitioning once again. From the warmth and openness of summer into the quiet inward season of autumn. And with this shift comes a wonderful opportunity to pause, to notice, and to care. Especially for our lungs, for our breath, our life force. Our lungs work so hard for us every moment of every day. And as we head into the cooler, drier weather, they may need a little extra support. So today I want to share 3 gentle tips to help us nourish and protect our lungs so we feel strong, centered, and calm throughout this cooler season. Let's take a nice deep breath and begin. So tip number 1 is to humidify and hydrate. The cooler air tends to be drier, both inside and out. The dryness can irritate our delicate lining of our lungs and our airways. And one simple way to counter this is by adding moisture back into the environment and into our bodies. We might consider this time of year using a humidifier in our bedroom or main living area. And it may seem small, but this added humidity can be incredibly helpful. And of course, hydration from the inside. Sips of warm herbal tea throughout the day, like licorice or ginger or mullein leaf. This is spelled M-U-L-L-E-I-N leaf. These are wonderful teas which are known to support our respiratory system. Warm water with a slice of lemon and a spoon of honey can be very comforting and nourishing, maybe before we head to bed. Our second tip is to breathe mindfully. When the weather turns brisk, we can often tighten up, our shoulders rise, and our breathing becomes a little shallow. We may even start to breathe through our mouths a little more, and especially when we're outdoors. But my friends, our lungs love slow, deep, nourishing breaths through our nose. So try this simple breath practice when we have a quiet moment. Sit comfortably, close our eyes if we wish, and take a slow breath in through our nose and count to 4. Gently hold that breath for 4 beats, and then slowly exhale to the count of 4. Repeat this a few times. Notice how our shoulders soften. Notice how our body starts to relax. This not only strengthens our lungs, but it supports our nervous system. It invites peace and calm into our day. So I hope you'll take a few moments. Breathe in for 4 counts, hold for 4 counts, exhale for 4 counts, and notice some nice relaxation joining our beautiful day. Our tip 3 is to keep moving, to move gently. It can be very tempting to become sedentary during this time of year when it's cooler. Gentle movements help keep our lungs strong and our airways clear. The best is to dress for being outside, walk outside in the fresh air, even if it's for 10 or 15 minutes, and it really does wonders. Maybe get outside, swing our arms, twist our bodies, get some fresh air into our lungs. This is especially wonderful after a meal. And if it's chilly, we want to bundle up. We want to wear a scarf around our neck, and we want to wear a hat, and we want to keep our lower back warm. So stretching, yoga, simple arm circles, indoors and out, keeping our chest open, our lungs open and active. So helpful. 3 quick and easy tips for this time of year. But I want to throw in some other thoughts in regard to protecting our wonderful, precious lungs. Well, I'm going to state the obvious. Don't smoke. Don't vape. Oh my gosh, it does hurt our lungs. When we're young, we feel invincible. We don't think about our lungs. But our precious lungs, what we do is cumulative in our life. Remember, health is cumulative. And so our younger years will eventually add up to our later years. So try not to smoke or vape. We also need to protect our lungs from strong scents and odors. On my list, maybe you have your own, strong perfumes and scented lotions, cleaning products, bleach and ammonia, very toxic to our lungs, laundry detergents, air fresheners. It's crazy that we have become the society that needs things to smell good, when a lot of times it's just poisoning and hurting our lungs. And my other pet peeve is, if I can smell you before you arrive and after you walk away, you're wearing way too much perfume. So anyway, we need to protect our body. Our body is always talking to us, and our lungs don't always have a choice of what, where, and when. We need to be the advocate for our lungs. They are our life force. We need to protect them at all costs. As we are moving into this cooler weather, remember to listen to our body. If we're feeling under the weather and congested, please rest. Go to the drugstore, get something to help break up the congestion in our lungs. As we move into this quieter season, let's make space in each day for our breath. Let's honor our breath. Let's find gentle ways to support our breath. Our lungs are so precious, and they really do deserve our care. And you know what? I'm going to put in another footnote, because when we're on vacation, if we're someplace that has a very old building, ancient buildings, there's going to be a lot of mildew and must and mold. And so we need to be careful when we're in these spaces. So just another footnote there. So, lungs, take care. Until next time, take some deep breaths, exhale with love, and remember, self-care is not a luxury, it's a necessity. So be well, be gentle, be kind, and be grateful for this amazing body. Next week on The Kitchen with Jean, we'll explore how traditional Chinese medicine can guide us as we shift from summer to fall. I'll share 3 nourishing seasonal recipes: some warm pears with ginger, roasted root vegetables with a tahini drizzle, and a hearty barley mushroom stew. These comforting dishes not only support our lungs and digestion, but they also aid us with nature's rhythm of letting go. Join me in the kitchen. Let's welcome fall with some warmth, balance, and love. And remember, dear friends, that we are in Earth School, and the lesson is to love ourselves, to love each other, and that life comes from us and life is for us. I wish you a wonderful, peaceful week.